Welcome back to What Pisses Me Off. So I was recently asked for a list of my pet peeves, and because they were so long, I told the person, okay, I'll do videos on them because you don't want to sit here all night and day while I tell you what pisses me off. Or maybe they do. I don't know. But either way, I decided to split this up so it's a little bit easier. One of my pet peeves are people that do drugs that fuck them up. Okay, drugs necessarily don't always fuck a person up. I think like there's a lot of people, like a lot of us kids that were, well, when we were kids, that were born to parents who were like in the like 70s, like cocaine time or whatever it was, like, the disco thing. So like they were doing like mounds and mounds and mounds of like fucking cocaine and acid, and they never really got fucked up. And then there are people that like did get fucked up, like the one guy that bit like a hooker's ear off or whatever it was, and like burned her with cigarettes. That will fuck you up. But nowadays, like back then, they didn't know that that shit would fuck you up. So like Stevie Nicks didn't, like, before she touched cocaine, she probably didn't get like a warning label that said this is going to rot your fucking nose and you're gonna have a big hole in your nose and it's might give you a fucking heart attack, or you're probably gonna get AIDS from IVing that fucking needle, that shoving those needles in you and shit like that. So like people didn't know that back then. So you kind of have to give those people like a little bit of a break because they just thought like, hey, this shit is like really fun and we're gonna get like really fucked up and have fun, and then it's gonna end and then we might go and have fun again. Who knows? But nowadays I feel not one bit of sympathy for anybody who does drugs that fuck them up. Okay. And most drugs I think nowadays fuck you up because they're not like drugs that our parents had. Like our drugs are way, way poisonous for our minds and our bodies, and it will fuck you up. Okay, take like PCP. I don't feel bad for a guy who's like walking naked down a throughway and trying to fight off like killer bees that aren't there because he's on PCP and he gets hit and he's like, oh, that was on fucking acid. I'm sorry. Like, you already know what happens when you take PCP. There are plenty of movies and plenty of videos of people on PCP that would be like, oh wow, look at that person. They're like so cool. They're stripped naked and their body temperatures look so hot that they could be dying and frying inside. Oh my god, but that looks like such a great fucking high. Why would you do that to yourself? That does not look fun. Okay, take crack cocaine. I understand that there were people that were addicted to like speed and then had to get like a cheaper drug, so they made crack cocaine. And this was like the cheap, awesome version of cocaine, and people were like freebasing the fuck out of it. Okay, well, we have a comedian who set himself on fucking fire and thought it was hilarious when he set himself on fire and was laughing at himself while he was burning and on fire because he was freebasing. But yet, people will go out and say, hey, let's fucking freebase. Why would in the world would you do that? If you know you can't even feel fucking fire when you're on a drug, why would you ingest that drug? It doesn't make any sense, okay? When you see crackheads walking down the street begging for money and people prostituting for, $1 because they need to get a crack fucking hit, why would you know? Or why would you knowingly consume that drug when you know that you're going to end up like that person? Does that look fun to you? It doesn't look fun to me. I don't know. Maybe my idea of fun, which is just kind of like chilling out and like kissing my fucking dog and being like and making out with my dog, maybe that's a little bit different than what everybody else's fun seems to be. But I don't know. This is so fucking weird to even think that people should or are still doing drugs today. Like, especially after you go through like, you go through the whole school system and they're like, drugs are bad, drugs are bad, drugs are bad. Okay. And then you like always see and witness that one like drug accident That's like a really bad fuck up. Like somebody overdoses or somebody skitzes out or somebody kills somebody, somebody sets themselves on fire, somebody eats somebody's face off, who knows? And you're still like, yeah, that looks like so much fun. I still think I'm going to keep doing that. If you really, really need that much fun in your life and that kind of fun in your life, you're fucking psychotic and you need way more help than drug help, okay? Now we move on to crystal meth. This is one of the nastiest fucking drugs in the world. I have seen meth heads. I have been to meth heads' houses. I have looked at their houses. They have nothing. They're disgusting. And they smell like rotten piss, okay? They smell so bad like piss that you can't stand near these people. Their skin is picked off in chunks. They have chunks of skin and shit missing from their body because they think bugs are crawling on them. After you know this, after you see this, why in the world would you sit around thinking, yeah, I can probably do a couple of lines of fucking crystal meth. Yeah, let's tweak. Let's tweak and rip our fucking skin off together. That is outrageous. So why are people still fucking doing crystal meth? Like, why is there still a demand for crystal meth after people know what other people are doing on crystal meth? It does not make any sense to me. You would think that after you tore half of your skin off of your body, bit through your fucking lip and lost all your teeth, and your hair, you would start to think, you know what? Maybe that wasn't such a good fucking thing I did. Maybe tweaking wasn't, the way to go to have fun. I don't know. I think that after that, or like even seeing people like that, a basic fucking coffee would be enough for you to tweak off of. Really. And now we move on to this new fucking shit, this like gator fucking crap. Crocodile. Okay. Who the fuck came up with this drug? Seriously, it was either like the government on population control or what the fuck happened here. All right. You have a drug that you ingest to get high and it is part gasoline. When did anybody sit around and say, hey, I want to inject fucking gasoline in my veins? See what happens. What the fuck? Really? Okay. You have gas-fucking-line going through your veins, you stupid fucktard. How much high do you really need to be to want to inject fucking gasoline in your fucking vein? You inject gasoline in your fucking vein that eats your fucking shit. It's acidic. It's like fire. You're putting gasoline in your fucking inside of your arm, and then it's going in your fucking vein. Okay? And it's eating your body from the inside out within like hours. And then within the second time you do this, people actually do this a second time. Not only are they stupid enough to do it the first time, but they're stupid enough to keep doing it after that. And then they start getting their skin starts fucking falling off in patches because it's fucking gasoline. Gasoline. Do you go around siphoning gasoline out of fucking cars and snorting it too? You fucking nuts? People are fucking crazy. So now this drug is like rotting people's skin all the way from the inside out, and you look like a fucking crocodile because you have scaly fucking bloody open patch sores that look like massive fucking herpes on steroids all over your bodies. And then they take a look at themselves in the mirror and they're like, fuck, I look like a fucking crocodile. I'm gonna do it again and again and again and again and again and again until I die. So, how fucking stupid did humanity get when they started saying, we want to get so high that we're going to just fucking inject fuel into our bodies to do it. It was bad enough when people started fucking snorting, like, Drano, but Jesus fucking Christ. Now you're injecting gasoline in your shit. And the biggest one, heroin addicts. Okay, I do not feel bad for a heroin addict. I feel bad for a heroin addict from, like, way back when, like I said, like, they didn't know what heroin would do to you. But honestly, nowadays, you do know that injecting heroin one time is going to make you hooked. So don't be fucking stupid and go, I just want to inject one fucking time. I just want to put a needle in my arm one more fucking time and get really fucking high. It's not going to happen again. You fucking know you're done after one fucking time. Okay? And it supposedly doing heroin makes you fucking super sick. So, why at first? So why would you do a drug that makes you vomit and shit your pants and then think, okay, I'm gonna keep doing it until I fucking like it. I'm gonna keep fucking vomiting and shitting my pants until I fucking love this. It's kind of like eating fucking, like, drinking bad milk until you fucking don't vomit anymore. You're like, I'm gonna fucking chug this fucking chunky fucking milk, this sour, nasty fucking shit until I fucking really like it. It doesn't make any sense to me. So you know what's gonna happen, alright? So all of the people going in to get high on heroin now, they already know what's gonna happen. Number one, you're gonna fucking die. Number two, you're gonna get sick as shit doing it. And number three, you're gonna fucking get AIDS. So why the fuck is there even a demand for this shit anymore? Why? There are a million other fucking things in the world that will probably not fucking kill you or eat your fucking liver out or make you cough up fucking a gallbladder and allow you to be having fun. So it's so beyond my brain, my capacity of thinking of why these drugs still exist and why people still fucking buy them and do them. Why? What the fuck is wrong with you? Whoever fucking was a 6-year-old and took a picture of a fucking meth head and said, look at that meth head is 18 and they look fucking 90 and I want to be that. Not anybody I know of. So stop fucking doing stupid fucking shit to yourselves. Stop fucking doing stupid drugs. This shit doesn't fucking work. If you want to fucking high, hang upside down for fucking half an hour and then slide off your bed and hit your head. That fucking works. And it won't fucking kill you. Sometimes it won't. Sometimes it may kill you. But every time I've ever done it, it doesn't kill me. So why don't you try that? But injecting gasoline in your fucking brain, in your fucking vein, is not a good idea. And doing drugs that make you want to eat people's faces off is definitely not fucking cool. So stop fucking doing them. It's easy as that. Don't fucking try them. Don't fucking keep doing them. I don't know what else to fucking tell you guys. If you get fucked up on this shit, that's your fucking stupidity. You're fucking stupid. Just plain fucking stupid. It's not like alcohol, where you're like, I'm gonna have a couple of drinks, and then you become an alcoholic because you actually are an alcoholic. Dude, it is fucking gasoline. Yeah. Ingesting gasoline.